This is what made me be like, okay, now's the time to make this video. I've been holding on to this for quite a while. Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, Cosmic Ghost Rider, right? One of the first champions I ever seriously covered on this channel. Phenomenal, amazing, the damage. I've been telling you to send him because I don't believe we're ever getting a 7-star. And here's the really great news, and this is on the thumbnail of the title. I know it's going to be everywhere, is I think he's back on top. Not that he ever fell tremendously off, but we're starting to be like, yeah, you know, I'm not using him as much, and the meta and the node sets and the defenders, but then Kabam started putting out all these new, very difficult, very tough defenders that no one could take or was so hard. And then he ends up being great for all of them somehow, right? We've got Onslaught, we've got Photon, we've got rank 3 7-star Bullseye in this video. I'm going to show it to you, and we're going to talk about how a champion can rise and fall in the meta despite being the same exact champion, right? We just showed him obliterating Scorpion. He can handle that. It's like Scorpion nonsense over in 19 seconds. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you 2 different Photon fights. Now, this one is the armor up meta that was in Battlegrounds. Yes, that's going to help him out, but watch this fight and you tell me, does it really look like he needed a few extra armor breaks to get this done? Now, one of the reasons he's so amazing for this is because he can get up a Vigilance, which we're going to get up right here as we end our combo in a medium, right? Yeah. And then now we're going to go in and we're going to absolutely obliterate her. She will be down, done, and donezo in just a few seconds. And this is why I say, like, when you really look at this, does it really look like a few more armor breaks would have mattered? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That was a 7-star Photon. And we're just getting started. We are just getting started. And this is how it works, right? How the exact same champion, we do the tier list month after month after month, and we talk about who's rising, who's falling, these sort of things. This is a rank 3 Shuri. Keep in mind, this is a rank 3 Shuri. And this is what I mean too. It's not just the newest, hardest, best defenders, although Shuri can be a bit of a problem. But it's also these like standard kind of like 3.5 defenders, we'll call them. You often find in Battlegrounds decks or in questing or something like that, that just make your life a little bit more difficult, right? You can't parry her, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Get up our Vigilance. Oh no, I didn't even do that. I went straight to the SB2. Oh, that's right. I remember. This was a weird meta, and I don't remember what this meta was, but I made sure to make a note, and then I forgot about it, that I had to do the unideal rotation here. And that's the other thing with him, is once you really understand his rotations, I've done tons of video on Cosmic Ghost Rider. I just haven't covered them in so long, right? Like, he's a great champion, but we've had others to cover. But you can, if you understand his rotation, you can really work around things. And some of you might be like, well, what about 5, 6, 7, 800 health pool? Use your SP3, get that big Fury, or you can even stack the Vigilance with your heavy, those sorts of things. All right, let's move on. Let's take a look at Onslaught, right? Really tough defender, really tough defender. You can cheese him with like Havoc or Captain Marvel movie, who are great, don't get me wrong. You can use Shocker, you can use Hulkling maybe, or Titania, and look, if we had not taken that, if it wasn't for this weird meta that's giving people unblockable and crushed and things like that, watch how fast this would have gone and what the score would have been. You can see we're going to step back into our SB2 here, so we didn't even trigger Dex and get the precision from that, so we still got it from the SB2. Gonna go in, and this fight is over. This fight is absolutely over. He could have had significantly more health. We still had our Striker. We still had our SP1. So this is why I actually think he's here for a while. You know, I was actually getting started thinking like, tell people they really got to take advantage of this ASAP, because there's going to be so many 7-star rank 3s. But then I started looking at these fights a little bit better. And like I said, I took out you're going to see a rank 3 Bullseye here in a few minutes. And I was like, no, he's good. He's good. Ascend your Cosmic Ghost Riders. He has moved to me with Hulkling as like some of the best, the 2 probably best Cosmic options. So we're going to keep going in here. You know, we've already got our power gain going. And now we're going to go in. You can see we've got our Vigilance buff. For some reason, if she does go into pure light form, we do not need to worry about it. Once we get up our armor breaks, we are good to go. Bait the heavy. It's just fun to watch this. It's fun to play him again too, to just be fully forthright and honest. Like I said, he was one of the first champions I ever seriously covered. Still today, one of my best viewed videos ever. It's not the best video, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, so we've done that, and you see, handles Shuri, handles Photon, handles Onslaught. Haven't even done the SP3 for the Massive Fury yet, which you obviously can do with larger health pools. Now we're going with this Nick Fury. Now this is a rich get richer meta. So this is not, this actually could go significantly better. I'm still adjusting to the meta. I'm not doing that well. I've been sick. So I'm struggling with it. And one of the things I think I'm going to start doing is I'm going to end my, I'm going to stop doing that, which is ending my first combo in a light, because it's causing me to get forced to my SP3. And then I have struggle. I took an opening to land my heavy, but you can see it right here. I'm going to throw my SP2. I think I did actually trigger the dex there. So this is just so far off from the ideal Cosmic Ghost Rider play, not only due to the meta, but me adjusting to it poorly. And watch how well this is still going to go. So we're going to go in here, get Nick's first life done, throw our heavy, and now we're just wanting to bait out this special 2. And this fight is now over. It looks like we even lost our prowess. That makes me feel a little bit better there. I had the unblockable, so I went ahead and threw my special 2. And now we just need to wait this out from Fury, and this fight is over. Yeah, got the nice power gain. And there we go. And like I said, you saw me even make a lot of mistakes. The meta had kind of like ruined this a little bit for me. So this fight can go significantly faster. And watch the score we still come out of this with. It's about knowing your judgments, knowing how to reset, and those sorts of things, and you're A-okay. And then now I think we are going to get, this was this one just like, this is what made me be like, okay, now's the time to make this video. I've been holding on to this for quite a while. I've talked about it on my channel, in the videos, on the tier list. So here we are. We're going to go in with this. We're going to land our heavy first, right, to get up the aptitude. Go in, and I'm going to land my power gain buff, which again, I think I need to readjust in this meta, but that's fine. Now I just need to wait out his thing. Oh, and without this, I've got that crush debuff on me. Without that, notice how well this fight was set up, right? We were almost at a full health bar, and we were set up. We were good to go. So when you see the total score here, keep in mind what had happened. And if it wasn't for this weird meta that's putting basically essentially an unblockable on you for the opponent, what our score would have ultimately been. The cool thing is, though, the kind of like the silver lining on this is that it moved us to our SP3, which, as we talked about, is what I would suggest doing as the health pools grow, right? So you're gonna get this huge fury, not furry. And now this is basically over. We're gonna go in, and I think now I should get my power gain. There we go, into the striker. And then remember, Bullseye will not evade a special, so you can get him to his killer instinct or whatever it's called, and land your special. And then because of the power gain there and the rich get richer, no, I can just throw my SP1. We're unblockable. He will not evade it, and this fight is over. So in a regular meta, you could have ended up with not only a faster score, but a significantly higher health pool. And this is the way in my channel, my tier list, myself and the Illuminati, this is how we define meta. When we talk about it in our tier list, when we talk about how champions are moving up or moving down, it has nothing to do with what the in-game players are doing or what's going on in war or anything like that. It's about what are the nodes and defenders that Kabam is throwing at us, what's the newest, hardest, and what we're seeing frequently, and which champions are going to help you best handle that and tackle those problems. In this case, CGR was not necessarily falling out. We still had him in the highest tier of Cosmic Champions, but because of Photon, Onslaught, even Serpent, I didn't show it in this one because against a high Sig Serpent, it's really tough to pull it off, but I've actually done it a few times. I just didn't save the videos, and I should have. They were lower Sig Serpents, but against those champions, Bullseye, Cosmic Ghost Rider is, if he's not the best option, he's going to be in the top 5 or top 10, and in a game that's this big and this complex, if a champion can do all that and then still destroy all your 3.5 sort of rated defenders, you got a phenomenal champion. I'm so glad I have mine ranked up and ascended, and I'm looking forward to using him for still what feels like probably going to be a very long time. As usual, let me know what you think we got right. Let me know what you think we got wrong. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.